to the last matches of today. Mitsurugi versus Killick. This is I love to see this sort of like classic characters, just a man with a sword and a man with a stick.
Are we gonna forget that the man with a stick turns into some giant demon thing? Are we just? This is hardly fair. But speaking of hardly fair, that's a really intense way to start up the match here by TheKura.
Nice dark into Relic.
Good spacing here by both these players. This is kind of what we mentioned. It's going to be a lot slower, a lot of non-committal, and very heavy spacing gameplay. And it's going to be up to the winner here to open their opponent up. And as we can already see, Skyll is doing a solid job of doing this.
Nice tries the knee. Exit stops him, gets him duck in, just frame. Bang!
Big damage overall there by Kura, putting him back in the life lead. It's going to take one more hit to end Skyll. Skyll choosing to empty jump in just in case to avoid some of those lows. Very smart option.
Look at the movement on Kura, all the way right in front of him to his back as well. He really uses the movement of Killick so well. Absolutely.
Kura is also one of the Killicks we've seen, you know, in consistent tournament play. Ooh, big lethal hit to, you know, build up towards Killick's lethal hit. In response, really bad spot for him to be in. Skyll fishing for another lethal hit off of that launcher and dominating this round altogether.
Nice. Using the 1A and the 4A to keep him locked down.
Good stuff and good spacing. Great launch.
Oh.
Finishes the string. Great block by Skyll, and look at that. Trying everything he can not to get his back against the wall. Both of them have a meter to burn here.
Excellent, like we said, they're not really committal. Skyll anticipating doing something. No, Kura's like, no, I'm just going to backstep way, ready to punish. And no, he's got a pixel left as well.
Skyll has come back from less before. So let's see how this goes. A lot more of those empty jumps.
Oh, he's a bit too slow on the punish.
Oh, this is really tense. What's the option going to be here? Great shot there by Skyll, capitalizing it.
Oh
Soul charge.
God.
This is not good for Kura whatsoever, but all it's going to take is one more hit for Skyll. Look at this spacing. Fishes the two-way.
God,
it's
Skyll, man. Why are you so sick?
How does that make you feel as a Mitsurugi player?
Oh man, that's beautiful, man. That is beautiful.
You love to see it. Now bringing things in 1 round to 1 round here between Skyll and Kura. Great stuff. Great positioning there as well, and solid punish.
Yes, I like using the 4A, but not to go into stance to anticipate the retaliation. He gets the lead for hit, big chunks of damage.
Solid spacing again. Skyll still at full health, really with a huge life lead and a bar of meter. He's a player that will look out, just like Kura, for those major CE punishes.
Oh, he's trying to use a monument parry. Oh, Kung Fu, what is this?
They're just showing off for fun at this point.
Oh, single B, knee, low, he's dead.
Wow, solid use of those kicks there. Great choice. And I think especially with Skill's doing a great job of really opening Kura up and what we talked about earlier. And let's see if Kura is able to really maintain a lot of that resilient defense that he's shown throughout the night. He's sitting on 2 bars of meter here, and it's going to be a big deal if he's able to land, especially one solid soul attack and put that pressure on or go directly into soul charge state.
Got a lot of resources to work with. Oh.
Skyll
catches the back step.
Answering with his own soul charge. Not a good spot. Breaks the throw. That could have been a lot of damage there for Skyll.
Oh, that's going to be a ring out. And that's the thing, like, you're just running up to someone and just delaying your time. It gets them to duck. You don't need to like do some crazy stuff. It's just that gets in your mind, oh, I need to duck. And that's it, you're out.
Absolutely. It's a lot of damage already to start off within the first 10 seconds of the match. Already half health. Skyll incredibly dominant at the beginning. Still has 2 meters here to burn. Good stuff.
Nice, spent it.
How's Kura going to deal with this? A lot of pressure we've seen.
Nice, good. He was almost out of range for the 1KB. Not quick enough to get up to punish it, but he opts for soul charge of his own.
Running right in. Is Skyll going to be able to catch us? Goes for the knee. Ooh, it's another scramble situation. Good step there.
Oh, nice lethal hit.
Big lethal hit. Lots of damage here. Goes for the launch. Catches up.
Oh, no, a bit too slow, but the AA nerf damage, that would have killed him before.
He's still alive. Meter running down. He has no more health. What's he going to do with it? Big cancel.
My God.
Is Kura able to secure he's able to secure the win on Skyll, still in this. Literally, once Killick's life is all the way down and can be no longer drained as a resource, at that point is when his soul gauge starts going down. At the last possible second was exactly when he was able to use the last little bit of the soul charge to finish off with that move before the low. Kura, absolute madman. I'm thoroughly impressed by his ability to stay consistent.
This is the kind of match that we said we're going to see. Very, very fundamental base. It's a fast-paced game, but we're seeing this spacing, we're seeing the stepping, and I love the fact he just did the same thing to him. Skill came back when he had a pixel left. Kura did the same thing. Skill was twitching, canceling into single B. He's just thinking, you know, I'm just going to do single B. You're going to run into it. Kura, just the composure to keep himself in this. He stole that from him as well.
Great stuff. Solid follow-up there. Catches Skill. Wasn't quite expecting it. And we're going to be moving on to a new stage here. Let's see if this brings any changes.
Doesn't get punished. BB.
Good stuff. Kura spacing him out at max range there with that foray. Ooh, good clash setup there. Good interrupt on the low. Not letting him get anything started. Big launch.
Oh, no. Just AA there. Nice. Catches him with the 6B series. Catches him ducking.
All it's going to take is one more for Skill. How's this going to end?
Nice step. Oh, he gets the BB punish. Excellent work.
Great stuff by Skill there in order to take that first round. This is really impressive. And like you mentioned, this is playing out pretty close to how you had said it would. There's a lot of small caliber going on and so much movement that this is really going to be broken down into a battle by, you know, death by 1,000 cuts in this situation. We're not seeing, outside of a few select examples, a lot of major lethal hit chunks. And when it is entirely coming down to a battle of small caliber to end it.
Yeah, apart from Soul Charge, it's mainly just spacing, finding with little pokes here and there. Nice words. Either back in, they engage, and they back away. Pops the Soul Charge there. What's Skill going to do? You know he's looking for one of those. Oh no, they're twitching. The read, guaranteed.
Solid use by Kura there, stuffing him out just so he can't capitalize on the last bit of meter. Kura has a bit of meter himself, but doesn't need it to end the round.
Wow, man. Skill did not use any of his meter, and fair play to Skill to not overcommit. Some people get too desperate to try and use the meter when they see it draining out, but Kura just was like, no, I'm just going to lock you down.
How do you feel about this matchup overall?
I think it's pretty even. Like, you know, there's stuff that they both can do. They capitalize. When I play this matchup, I don't feel like I'm really much disadvantaged fighting Killick. It's like basically just goes how do you play.
Interesting. And I really think that Kura's been doing a very good job utilizing the Soul Charge state throughout the night. Ooh, big damage. Is this going to kill? A little bit? I don't know. Heads or tails? I think it's going to kill.
He's dead, man.
Ooh.
His life is melted, and this is key for Kura. He was in that three-way tie. He's one round from winning, and I think this might actually seal the spot in top 8.
Absolutely. Let's see if Kura is able to do a Skill. Starting out with the Soul Charge, really wanting to lock things down.
Oh no, K-Side B, man. Good when it hits, but when it misses, boy, man, you're just waiting for weeks for him to punish you.
Good stuff. Jumps the throw as well, and that was a solid lethal hit by Kura. You know, capitalizing on that really risky move like you had mentioned. Kura still has a meter here. This could be game point for him. Still has that solid spacing. Like we mentioned earlier, really fishing for who can open up who up. Non-committal attacks here. Significant use of that knee. That's paid off in spades tonight.
Oh, BBB, right? Spends it now. Is Kura going to answer back with his own? Oh, catches him. Yes, he gets a new extension.
Ooh, what's the option here? Yep, good choice by Kura. Soul Charge, take a chance to step off.
Oh! Gets him ducking, and Kura takes it 2-0 over Skill. That is so important for him.
Absolutely, my heart, man. Get me that heart sensor. I need that right now. Kura showing why he's such a veteran in the scene, and we've seen him so infallible with